Sure. Another example that particularly close more us on the software side was we were working with a very beloved large grocer in the US, and they had over 10 apps that we were providing to their store associates. And you've worked in retail, you know how many apps we provide to our associates. And then we want them to know them by heart and have the same experience and be fast and like manage to put the information together somehow. And they realized that this was hindering the efficiency of their associates. So what they wanted to do is restructure some of the application, remake them, and they also wanted to provide a very consistent user interface, and in UX to their workers. But with 10 plus apps, that was really challenging. So first of all, going back to the hardware as well, those associates had multiple hardware that they were carrying around on a daily basis. So they moved, in this case, to Samsung devices. And in that device, they were rolling out application that had either native, low scan, low code, or no code solution. So it means that the software was adapting on the application ecosystem and architecture. So if they wanted to modify the app, they could. But if they couldn't, because they didn't have the time from the IT department, they could just overlay the scanning capabilities in that case on their existing application without changing the investment that was previously done. So what they did is they rolled it out. They implemented this process. This was the customer that I was talking about before. They implemented this process in 100 stores in 90 days for 10 plus apps with all the new devices. And the result was astonishing because they scored 90% satisfaction on their associate survey. So
wow, I was going to ask that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like a game changer. And personally, I had the pleasure to be in one of the stores in New York, and I was talking to one of the associates, and it was this young gentleman that was telling me how he felt empowered by the fact that his employer was providing him with a tool that he loved, with all the knowledge that he needed, and he felt he was cared for and trained properly so that he could do his job with passion. And you should have seen the passion of that the man. And it was like, those are the stories that really make an impact for us. You know, when you see people empowered and happy about using the technology, that's what matters for us.